Hello guys, welcome faces back to a brand new episode on the Minecraft series. And yeah, so we have a bit of a problem. We lost all our stuff. And you may be wondering, Cosx, how did you lose all your stuff? Your enchanted pickaxe, everything, all that food you've collected off camera. How did you lose it all? Well, I was starting the episode, I decided not to add this bit in because it was mostly boring, but when I died in the end on that was pretty interesting. So let's actually cut to the clip. Okay, we need to remove this as quick as we can. Okay, we need one. We need one. We need one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, damn it. I haven't even saved my coordinates. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, I have messed up. I've been dying so much recently. Oh, I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. I do remember we branched off a bit. Oh no, I think I've... Oh no, I've actually lost my stuff. I think I've actually lost my stuff. Yes, I have lost my stuff. Oh, what am I gonna do? I actually lost... I lost my level 30 enchanted pickaxe. I still got my silk touch, but still, that's not the point. I lost all my stuff. So actually, let's just let the zombie kill me. Screw it. So yeah, not fun. I lost all my stuff. I tried returning, and it was not there. So I think this is a perfect indication to get more equipped. So I think the problem here is I play on my server a lot, and I have god tier armor. So in one version of Minecraft, you are able to stack multiple protections together and make god armor. And I usually wear that. I can take like 10 creeper blasts to the face and not die. So I sometimes kind of underestimate some of the situations I get in, yes. So we're going to have to start off mining again and that. We want to hit level 30 and also revisiting the mine shaft. So yeah, it's not fun. So we've got some pants, we have got some boots, and we need to make a chest plate in that. Now I do really want to enchant these, but if we get our sword, and if I'm correct on that, and you better not enter my base, if not I will have to kill you. So if you enter the enchantment table, it's still looting free, and I do really, really want that looting free sword. I think that's going to be very useful for future projects and that, especially stuff with creepers. And also off camera, I did get 3 ender pearls and 23 obsidian. You may be saying, how did you get the obsidian? Well, what I did was I was exploring and I found a village or 2 or 3 and found a lot of obsidian by that way. So I don't have to mine it. So that is all good. So we're not actually going to make full beef on that. We are just going to make some like crummy bread. So what we need to do is we need to craft ourselves some tools. So we're going to make an iron sword and that, and iron pickaxe. I'm not going to touch the diamonds until I got re-equipped and that. We're going to revisit the mine and hopefully we would be able to maybe get some more diamonds than that and hopefully get 30 levels. And if we are struggling to get 30 levels, we are going to end up creating a mob farm because we do have that zombie spawner which we can use for XP. Aha. So as we're locked on hard in that, we need to take more appropriate precautions at the start. So I maybe want to invest into a shield. I don't really use shields and that, but they can like protect you from creeper blasts because that is a typical thing to die in hard mode from is creeper blasts. Because like the damage is so high in that because it's hard mode, you basically can, even in a full set of iron armor, you will get one-shotted by a creeper. And I think they take the majority of the health. But in that clip I showed you right there, it was the what do you call it? The poison that got me and the creeper finished me off. So if we have a shield and that, we can protect ourselves. So let's say if we're mining and that's swinging, a creeper comes behind us, we can block it with it and it will withstand the damage. And also I grow some pumpkins. This is for later in the episode, what we're going to do. But I think we're well equipped on that. I can make a helmet, but I do not have enough iron to do that. So we'll definitely need to go iron mining. I'm actually going to bring with me some logs as well and make a crafting table. Because I want to make another diamond pickaxe. Get a level 30 sword. And then get a level 30 pickaxe. And also, quick spoiler for today's episode, we're going to go to the Nether. I need to do something which is very important before it gets patched. Like I mentioned in the last episode, but we'll get into that later. So yeah, also I forgot to tell you about what happened earlier. Even before the recording, I actually had more deaths on top of that because of a loop kill situation. So what happened is when I was travelling and that, I usually, when it's night and that and I'm next to a village, I usually try to snag a bed and that sleep to set my point, just in case that if I die nearby. And what happened was when I was travelling through villages, I found a ravine and it looked pretty cool. Jumped down and it was mostly water. So what happened is when I was in the water in the ravine, there was like 3 skeletons shooting at me. And obviously in water I can't move, it's hard to place blocks and that. And we also can test out the shield. So there you go. If we didn't have shield, we would have died. So I think this is actually pretty essential item to have on hard mode. I usually don't use the shield like I said, but I will use the shield in this episode until I get more equipped. So like I'm saying with the story, so I died from skeletons and I respawned in the villager bed. I went to run to grab my items. And what happened was, I think the first time it was a skeleton that got me. The second time was a creeper explosion. And the third time it was, I think it was a zombie third time. And then after that I grabbed my stuff and I was like smidging on half a heart, like in the wall. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to just staircase up and that. From this cave because I am not messing with this anymore. I'm just gonna one out and just relax. But yeah, I lost all my stuff today, which is not fun. It's not fun at all. I'm really sad, really. It's mainly like I don't mind mining for diamonds, just the experience and that. And that efficiency for a pickaxe was very useful. And actually, you know what we could do? We're gonna maybe skip the mine shaft a little bit. Let's run down here, and also I do not have a bucket of water on me. So that's another thing I do need to acquire. Okay, we gone, so we can make a bucket. Let's actually dig all this up. And then let's go down here. Let's grab the redstone, because we definitely need the XP again. So I'm hoping that there's no skeletons nearby to kill us this time. Yeah, so I'm not happy about losing my stuff, but there's not much I can do about that. Except from recover or remake the stuff I had. Okay, let's dig up this. 3 XP, you never know, they maybe find diamonds. I do want to actually get around to making diamond armor. But I think I'm going to do something a bit different. And I want to get it set up this episode, but I don't think I would be able to just yet. I am going to be setting up nether portals though, so I can do some fancy stuff with the travelling. Okay, let's actually go here. So, like earlier, I was like stuck in this water. And that, not exactly this water, but I was stuck in water, I couldn't move, and I was such at a disadvantage. So that we have another creeper right here. Oh, we just dropped our crafting stuff down by accident. I meant to place a torch. Let's actually put this in inventory. There's a cave spider spawner, so let's block it. There we go, we take no damage. And that is what I want, is just to have some slight of immunity to the... Oh, there's a cave spider spawner right there, so actually let's block this up. And there's the zombie. So I do not need a, what do you call it? A shield for basic combat and just normal combat, but just it will save me from death against creepers and that. Oh, I hear skeleton. I'm going to leave the skeleton alone. There's a creeper there. Don't have to worry about the creepers that much anymore. I think I'm more worried about the cave spiders in the abandoned mine shaft. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go back up here. Oh my god, I literally was itching my head and I died again. Oh no, I hate this game. Oh, did that creeper track me all that way? Oh yeah, this episode is not fun. This episode is not going well. And this trainer needs to go away. I'm very upset. Ah, sigh. I'm literally died twice this episode, and we have not even gotten around to doing anything. Oh, this is not fun. Oh, we found diamonds though. We only got 3, so that's actually enough for a pickaxe. And look, even more diamonds. Oh, okay, I think our luck might turn around. Just have to be careful of the lava. Oh, yes. Hell yeah, we got more diamonds. I should be able to hit the servers. I hope. And I'm just going to run back and just try and keep all my diamonds. We've got 16 levels. I've got a little bit way to go until we get the looting free. Okay. Okay, I'm alive. I am alive. Okay, there's the village over there. That cave was absolutely dreadful. I hated every second of that cave. So I am back, all safe and that, not dead and that. I had some near misses in the cave, and I'm going to be honest, I really didn't like that experience in the cave. But we've got a lectern here, and if we right click it, we have got today's task to do. So today's task is to build a nether portal. We've got to break a hole in the nether ceiling, and we need to get soul soil. Woo, blue flames that called XD, yes. So you may be wondering, CODX, why do you want to break a hole in the nether ceiling? Because there is a very limited amount of bugs to break bedrock, and I want to break at least one bit of bedrock in the ceiling so I can get basically make a gold farm down the line. Also, we could do gas farms as well. But yeah, we're just going to break a hole, and that's all we need to do. We're not going to really explore in the nether that much, mainly because the nether is hard and that. Like, the piglins are evil, and I'm not messing with them. So another reason why we need to get soul soil, and that is when we actually go and explore, piglins are scared of the blue torch stuff and that. I forgot what they're called now. I actually got it up here and that. So it's called what is it called? A soul torch. That's what they're called. So we're going to be making soul torches and that, so we can basically not get absolutely wrecked by the piglins and that. So what we need to do is we need to make a portal. So we have got 10 here. We're going to bring the rest because when we go through the ceiling and that, we will need an emergency portal just in case if we get stuck up there. So what we're going to do, we've got 3 ender pearls. It's not a problem because I like got 3 in that and have more chance of getting through the ceiling. And we've got some iron here. Let's actually put this away. And what is the last thing I needed before traveling into the Nether? Oh yeah, we need levers. So let's actually make a few levers, and let's make 16. Don't need to make that much of that. We have only 6 shots at making a hole in the bedrock, and also maybe the strangest item to make is a bed. So we're going to use a bed in that to create a giant, what do you call it? A giant room, so we can find the right bit of bedrock to destroy. So what we need to do is we need to build a portal. Now I'm kind of nervous. After dying many times in this episode, I am not looking forward to doing the Nether. I know the Nether is really hard at 1.16, and that is a lot harder than before, because before I used to go to the Nether and mine quartz and get 30 levels easily. But quartz is now a pain to get, so yeah, that's not going to be fun. So I don't know what's on the other side. I've not touched the Nether ever, but I am going to risk it in that. I'm really hoping that we're not in a crimson. Oh, okay, actually, this actually is not bad. We got some gas and that. We got some soul soil. Yes, this is the first task completed. Does this stuff make you faster? I don't think it does. But yeah, let's grab some soul soil and that, and we are not going to have problems with piglins and that. And it's a bit laggy. I've just loaded up the dimension. So yeah, these guys, they hit so hard. And let's screenshot our home location just to be safe. So what we're going to be doing is we'll break a hole in the ceiling. So I think we could get this done quicker than I actually thought I was going to, which I'm pretty happy about. I have to be very careful with the piglins. So actually I'm going to be safe in that, and I'm going to... Oh wait, I need to actually make it, and that I can't just put the soul soil on. But I think this is a biome which piglins don't spawn, so we wouldn't have to worry about them. So it looks like there's a... I think there's a pool up there. Oh, we have skeletons. Oh, we have skeletons. Okay, let's actually be very careful in another, because we do not want to mess around. Okay, hit me. We are not going to mess around in another today. As much as I love to mess around, I am not going to, because this place is actually dangerous. And I do want to keep the death count as low as I can. So let's actually dig into here. We also have to be careful of lava pockets as well. So actually, I will create a little beacon right here. And that just to be safe. So we are in between a crimson and I think this is called a soul valley, if I'm correct. So we're going to actually do it here. So what we need to do is, let's actually check our Y. So we are pretty high up, and that in the Nether, which is pretty good. So actually we can go a lot higher. And I think, does these give XP? Well, these do give XP. Nice. And that, so let's actually go up here. Okay, I do hear skeletons. I'm not going to mess around on that. I'm just going to get up there. Because, like, we don't have to worry about the piglins and that at least. These are was my biggest concern. But actually, it's not that bad. Okay, so we've got the ladders and that. Now we just need to hit the ceiling. We must be really close to it. I think it's at 120 the bedrock starts. Or like 123 or something like that. Okay, so here we go. So what we're now going to do is we're going to dig down a bit. And I need to be careful not to die because this bit is very easy to mess up. So remember the rule in Minecraft not to sleep in bed. We just do this and it creates a explosion. So actually we can take, actually we need that still. So let's actually get rid of all the flames. So let's actually keep some of the flames on that because it would be pretty useful. And now for the next step in that, we need to find a... Okay, I think that is the top layer. That one. So we're looking at 127. Yeah, so actually the part we actually... Okay, the part we actually dug up on is the these to the ceiling. So before we end up ender pearling, what we need to do is we need to write down the coordinates. So the coordinates for the targeted block is 42 on the X, 127 on the Y, and 19 on the Z. So actually let's eat quickly. So what we're going to do, if we get ender pearl, we're going to walk up the corner. Well, we are going to. I've got one shot at this. Okay, wait a second. I think I know what I did wrong. Okay, I know what I did wrong. I needed ladders all the way up the top. So, if we try this again. Yes. So, this is the block we need to break. And that. So, we're on here on that. Let's actually double check. So, that's 42, 137, and 19. And what we need to do is we need to get our levers on that. And I forgot the trapdoor. I forgot the trapdoor. Oh my goodness. I actually forgot the trapdoor. So it's a good thing I actually made an emergency portal to the overworld. Okay, yeah, so I kind of messed up there. So let's actually like this. And let's actually get back to the overworld. This brings us to a completely different location. Okay, so I have finally got my hands on the trapdoor. So like I'm saying, 2 bedrock, a lever, a trapdoor, and a piston, and a TNT. 2 TNT right here. So this is a weird bug in that, and I will disclose very quickly that I am using a macro for this because, yeah, I'm not taking any risks. I've had a bad episode and that, and I'll explain what we're going to need the macro for. So what's going to happen, we're going to flick under here and we're going to spam right click and that. So what I've done is I made a macro which lets me spam right click like really fast. So what we do is that, and then I'll activate my macro, and it is glitchy. So I think that didn't do what I wanted. No, it didn't. Worst case scenario, I do have more gunpowder, so I'll be able to do more attempts, but the attempts are not, this is not a very 100% consistent, but I did practice this in what do you call it, in creative, and it did work first time mostly, but looks like I am getting really unlucky. So third try, and that, is there anything I'm actually doing wrong with this? It's actually, there we go, we got it finally. Okay, so what happens now is if I mine this, aha, yes, we pierced the bedrock. We did it. So now what we need to do is let's mine this obsidian. So that is a task which we needed to do today. And it sounds really glitchy and cheaty to get on the bedrock ceiling, but to be honest with you, like making zombie pigman farms and that, gas farms, even enderman and skeleton farms as well, and that. And I've actually got a zombie a pigman farm in mind as a design and that, but I still need to build it, like plan it out a little bit. So for my farms and that, I think I have not mentioned it in any of my videos and that I want to do with my farms is I do not want to copy anyone's farms and that. I want to try create my own unique version of it. So, like, some of the farms I might copy in that, but the majority of them I want to do it in my own ways. So we've done our tasks and that for today, and we broke the bedrock, we got some soul soil, and we built a nether portal. We had a bit of dilemmas because I forgot the trapdoor, so I went to destroy I went to go to the portal, and what happened was when I built it up there, went to somewhere random, had to find my way home, and then had a craft trapdoor, and I got lost, and I had to re-find it. But luckily I have recordings, so I just looked back on the footage, and I found it there. So there's actually not much room in my chests and that. So that's maybe what we need to do next, is create a storage room. I done all the nether tasks and that, what we want to do today and that. And I think next what we want to tackle today is our storage situation. So all our chests are full and I want to sort that out. Now it's very important to sort this out and that because I do not want to create clutter in the world. I want to get my storage sorted out. So this is the maximum chest I want to do. I think I mentioned it in, last episode, in our building episode, that we do not want to create too many chests around. So in here somewhere, we have some shears, and I'm going to quickly convert these all to pumpkins. Because I don't have glowstone yet, I can't make some good lighting for the chests and that. So you'll see roughly what I'll be doing. So I need is an axe. So I've got an iron axe here, and I'm breaking 2 efficiency 2-1, which isn't bad actually. So let's actually mine all these pumpkins up. So this should definitely be enough lighting for what we want to do today. So let's actually convert all these pumpkins into jack-o'-lantern. So we've got 15 and that should be perfectly enough. I don't have any room in my chest to put anything else, but that is okay because we're going to start building stuff here. So we're going to go down here, so I'm going to demonstrate what we're going to do. So back here we are going to line up with 3 jack-o'-lanterns. So this should provide some light in that, and we're going to cover all this with oak planks, like so. So let's dig all this out. We need a shovel, and also the ceiling as well. So it's important on the top ones that we end up doing slabs, because if we don't, we won't be able to open a chest. So this should be enough in that. Let's see how many. Let's do 8. That should be perfect enough for what we want to do. So let's place these all down. And then we need to place the slabs like this. And now we can put in our chest. So we're doing a 3 by 3s. So that should give us, I think it's like, how many is that? So that's 9, 18, 27. So that's like 56, like, I think, no, 54 storage spots. So we'll have a lot of room while doing this. So I have also had a thought, and that's what I want to do, how I want to continue the series. Obviously, I do not mind start game content, like limiting myself in that, so I don't have like netherite armor, max enchanted stuff, and totems and all that. but I do really want to get some of my stuff sorted, like the gear and that. Like diamond armor or netherite armor would be good. That's one thing I definitely want to do. And I definitely also want to kill the dragon. So I'm trying to do some content before that, but I think the plan is for the series so far is to actually go and kill the dragon as early as we can. And that maybe sounds a bit ridiculous and that. I could easily do it with iron armor if I wanted to. And that, I just need Feather Falling 4, and I think I should be good to kill the dragon. The dragon's not really that hard of a fight, and that is something which I do not struggle with. I've never have struggled with, but I do want to get over and done with. Yes, so do we have enough chests? No, we don't. I don't think we even have enough wood to make the chests we want. We maybe just have enough in that. So let's, yeah, 27. Okay, I just barely have enough. And actually, no, it's 18. So it's 9, 18, 27, 46, 45, 54. So yeah, I do have enough to make it. And I'll keep some for spares. And that shouldn't be that bad. But this is going to most likely be our permanent base for a long time in that. So this storage solution wouldn't last us that long in a series. And actually, I have got some item frames which we can use to sort out our storage and that. I do want to do some chest organization as well today. So let's actually go place these in here, and then we can add in the slabs in the ceiling. And like this, and let's add the chest in. Actually, didn't want to do that. These now they will not connect. Right, so we do have a fair bit of storage. If we even wanted to, we can maybe add another layer of storage up here as well if we want extra storage. We might do that for bulk storage as well, so like cobblestone and that, but this is perfectly reasonable amount. So is it nighttime? It looks like it is. So let's actually jump in bed so I don't have to deal with monsters. Okay, so let's actually get the item frames ready now, and then we can actually start moving stuff in. So we want to categorize everything, like, perfectly. We've got some more chests here, we can actually just slap that in. So we've got a stack of leather, which actually I think we only need 27, so there we go, let's put that in there. And all we need now is sticks, so can we make 27? No, we can't. We are out of wood. I might get some more off camera. Let's see, how many more can we make? Okay, we make 17, but this is good for demonstration and that. So let's actually do one segment or one square with on camera. Okay, so we'll just put them on there. And I think this side, whoops, is going to be bulk. So what we'll do is we'll put cobblestone in these ones. And this is where we can store our cobble. Maybe one for dirt. And the other ones can be for the other stuff and that. I don't know. I do not need that much space on that. So let's have a look. What else can we store in here? So we got the diorite and all that. But I might put that all in one chest. And we can do... do we have any gravel in here? Maybe. Yeah, we do have gravel. So we have gravel and we can place it. So we actually need one more sticks. So do you have any more sticks in here, or are we completely dry? Nope, we've got more sticks, so let's actually make 3 more. And let's build it here. And also my forest has gone really dry as well, which is not fun. So it's actually... Okay, let's do this one for gravel. And this one for diorite. So let's actually chuck these in here. So that's the concept and that of it. And we're going to have one for wood. We're going to have one for... Should do one for plants and that. I might put some normal seeds in and that. And so on. So I need to organise these chests. And I think we do that off camera. So, there's something I found, which I'm kind of shocked about, and that I am actually, like, shocked that I actually found this. So firstly, I found a god apple, and I was just like, okay, that's some good loot. But it gets even better. So I found this dungeon, and we found a loyalty free, which I'll take. And you guess what the other one is? We found a mending book. Hell yeah. Oh yes, I found a mending book. Aha. Yes. So I'm actually really happy that I found a mending book. Because literally they are rare and that, like, oh my goodness. Like, mending. So we need to decide what we want to put our mending book on now. Because this enchantment is so rare and that. Obviously down the line and that, like, we'll find or we have better ways of getting mending. But for right now and that, it is insane. Aha, it is time guys. The time we've been waiting for. Looting free. Oh yeah, and what's on the pickaxe? Efficiency 4. Let's actually check what's in the boots as well. Protection 3, which isn't that good. But we have got ourselves a looting free sword and that. So we're going to get more loot from the zombies and that. We have got smite. I will prefer sharpness, but at this point of the game, I'm really not complaining that much. But yeah, we can level up maybe 3 more times than that and maybe do another level 30 enchantment. And out of curiosity, so let's actually get a book. So if we enchanted a book next, what would we get? Only like I say, it's not that interesting and that. So that is it for today and that. So before we go and that, I want to show you what I've done with the storage and that. So in the storage and that, I've added like all the items and that. I organized them and it looks a lot more neater. We have so much more room to work with when it comes to storage and that. And things look really good and that so far. And we got so much loot and that. We've even got a mending book and a god apple. Like, what's the chances of that? And actually, what I can do is on my enchanting now, I forgot to show you this, is I've got a grindstone. So any enchantments we do not want, we can just chuck in it. So yeah, it's been a really rough episode today because like I had to spend an extra couple of hours sorting my self out and that and getting the 30 levels to do the enchantment. So today has been an absolute nightmare. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like and that, comment what you think, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. And that's going to be it for the episode, guys, and I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.